Gary Clark is a member of the 70th greatest Washington football team players. He was a four-time Pro Bowl selection during his 8 years with the Washington football team. And also with the Burgundy and Gold, he won 2 Super Bowls and made the playoffs 5 times. He is in the team's Ring of Fame and still holds the team's rookie receiving record. Now Gary adds another honor to his long list, the Washington, D.C. Hall of Fame.
But, I'll say this. I watch a lot of guys play today, and they try not to be on the football field. That's the toughest dude, pound for pound, I've ever seen on the football field. We watch him come out there, barely walk throughout the week, and once the lights clicked on, it was game time, he always showed up.
He's a fierce competitor. I competed against him when I was with the Philadelphia Eagles, and we became teammates in Phoenix. But having him get inducted to the Washington Sports Hall of Fame is a tremendous honor for him.
You all were teammates with Gary. What made him so special? We joke about on Tony McGee's Pro Football Plus that Gary was always arguing and in Coach Gibbs' face. And was it more so just the passion of wanting to win that's missing somewhat today?
I think that's exactly what it is. I watched an episode with him and Coach Gibbs on the sideline in Minnesota.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what the? And then when you watch Coach Gibbs' reaction, he said, that guy wants to win. And when a coach of that magnitude and that level understands that, Coach Gibbs was a coach that I think the reason he was so successful, he let guys be who they were. I was a crazy dude. Ray was crazy.
Exactly.
Gary, knows we're all still friends today. And he allowed you to be who you want to be. They had Darryl and Art, those guys that were more quiet and things of that nature, and he let them be who they were. But he was able to make sure he got everybody together. And Gary, when you see it, many people look at what he does and they go, "Oh, arrogant." No. That's passion. You want somebody on the team who believes in themselves every play. I guarantee you, ask him how many times he was covered. He'll tell you never.
Yet another honor.
I tell you what, it's to be inducted into your hometown, not next to my hometown, but the town that I played so many years in football, and being inducted into their Sports Hall of Fame means the world to me. I'm so fortunate. I wouldn't be here if it wouldn't be for Ricky Sanders, Art Monk, who made me be so competitive, especially Ricky. He made me train like no other just so I could keep up with him. The Hogs that protected our quarterbacks. Big props to Joe Theismann, Jay Schroeder, Doug Williams, and Mark Rippon for throwing me the pigskin. There's so many people that I can think that allowed me to be.
Well, Gary's a total team player. Special teams. He would have played corner if they needed him to. It's emblematic of guys. When I saw Drew Pearson go into the Hall of Fame from the Cowboys, and Drew was nice, but Gary Clark was nicer. Gary Clark's numbers blow him away. Gary Clark's production in big games blows him away. Gary Clark's production in the biggest games of the year blows everybody away. So hopefully we'll all be in Canton.
So when the committee was deciding on Gary Clark, what was the things that they said about him that said, man, this guy has to be honored?
I think the passion, what Gary represented, he still represents today. And that is his passion for burgundy and gold and winning.
One word to describe Gary Clark.
Champion.
Passionate.
Fierce.
What is the emotions today like for you?
Well,
And you were on time too.
I was on time. I made sure that so I came here last night, so I'd make sure I'd be on time. But it's just different. I think I'm still all taking it in. I have so many people, social media. I'm getting so many congrats, and people are being so kind and so nice. After all these years, to still see that people appreciated my play, that means the world to me. I haven't played football 20, 30 years, and to be able to still have people say congrats and thank you for your play, and he was a heck of a player, it means the world to me.
For your dad today, What do you want to say to him right now about the honor that he's getting ready to receive today?
Congratulations.